What is going on, everybody? I hope you're all having an awesome day. And today's video is basically, sort of, kind of going to be a recap video, but this is over our Clan War League raids or whatever we did. So we're gonna take a look in just a second but take a second and just pause and then just think how we did, if the description and the title and whatnot didn't give it away already. So we're gonna go and look at our Clan War League, and if it'll load, there we go. Okay, so we got promoted to Gold League 1. Yes, that is sort of low, nothing like crazy like Masters or Champions League or whatever, but keep in mind, we are a new clan. We've only done clan wars like 3 times, I think, so we're still working up through the ranks, but this was a really breakthrough season for us, because if you'll see here, we won 7 out of the 7 of our wars. We absolutely obliterated this clan war league season. So let me see here if I know how to do this. Yeah, you can see here 337 war stars. They were not even close. Second place is not even close to us. 9,472% destruction. That's way over 1,000 more than second place. And yeah, you can see here we literally just smoked these. Some of these clans didn't even really try. You can see here the first and the fourth, they really didn't even raid. So that's sort of factored into it, but any of these bases or clans that we faced, like none of them really were on par with us. I think the last clan that we faced, P.E.K.K.A, our 13 or the level 13 clan, I feel like if they really tried, they could have gave us a little bit of trouble, because they had a lot more Town Hall 13s than we did. But they literally, like, I don't know if they just didn't try or they sort of did, because they used 11 attacks. But yeah, guys, this is, I mean, we slaughtered the competition. It was crazy. So we're gonna go take a look at just a couple of the Clan War League highlights. And then yeah, we'll wrap up the video, and yeah, so without further ado, let's hop right into it. Alright guys, so taking a look at our first raid, we're actually gonna have myself is attacking. I think this is in our second or third war, and I don't speak Arabic or whatever language that may be, so I don't know what clan that is. But we're going to go in with the Go Boho army. And you can see here I dropped the Electro Dragon on the left and then the Baby Dragon on the right, just kind of clear a space. And my target was to get in there right by that clan castle, because the Queen and the clan castle were relatively close to each other. So you can see I made the funnel. I went in with the Golem and then the Stone Slammer, or not the Stone Slammer, sorry, the Wall Wrecker, and dropped my Poison Spell. Dropped the bowlers and the Queen, and you can see here this is sort of a sloppy raid. I didn't funnel too well enough, evidently, because most of my bowlers, actually all my bowlers, strayed to the left, and as well as my Golem. But luckily this base wasn't too difficult, so we actually we did take out the clan castle troops, no problem. The Archer Queen, mostly just because they were outside, and then Wall Wrecker broke, and out came the bowlers and dropped a free spell on the Inferno Tower in order to salvage them a little bit. And at this point, the Town Hall is basically done. I'm not too concerned about that. The Barbarian King just broke into there. And you see on the right side over here, I go in with all of my Hog Riders. And lately, like the second half of war, I was actually dropping my Grand Warden with my Hogs. And I think I might have just gotten a little bit scared, just because like my funnel didn't exactly go how I originally anticipated it would. So I think I just dropped the Warden down with them just out of fear. But you'll see here, it was absolutely like no worries at all. So basically, I mean, you've seen this before. We just go through the base. Most important thing is just making sure those Hog Riders stay alive. Primarily dropping the heal spells on splash damage weapons, like for example the Town Hall. When the Town Hall has like the Giga Bomb or the whatever it's called, those can do some serious damage to you, as well as a bunch of splash damage. Like if a Wizard Tower is on your Hogs, as well as a Bomb Tower, and then like a Giant Bomb pops up, like they might be toast. So you just gotta sort of anticipate it, and you know when your Hogs are coming up pretty soon to drop that heal spell. So you can see here all the defenses are down. Now we're just gonna go around with the cleanup troops, just scoop everything up really quick, and that was a nice and quick 3-star by myself. Alright guys, so up next we have our #1 guy versus their #1 guy in Squahomies. I guess that's how you say it. And he's Rashad Colvin. He's actually an older player of ours. He was one of the originals in the clan and left for a while. I'm not sure where he went, but just recently joined back, and he's actually a pretty solid Town Hall 13. So this in a way was kind of not fair, but max troops against a relatively like decent, I guess you could say, Town Hall 12. Once you get past the walls and everything that he had. But basically, I mean, there was not much to this. I think he left an Electro Dragon there at the end, but just kind of swept through the base. And you can see here, the problem was the Tesla, the Giga Tesla, didn't pop up immediately because nothing hit the Town Hall, and that can kind of cause problems because if your balloons or your Electro Dragons, whatever, aren't targeting that Town Hall, you could just completely go around it. And this is sort of the case that happened here. As you can see, the Town Hall actually stayed up because it didn't pop up till after the 50%. And so they the balloons and the Electro Dragons kind of just funneled around the Town Hall, which could create some problems, especially if you're getting up into like right here, like the 90% range, and you don't have the Town Hall down. You can get a 99% 1-star and throw your phone at the window or at the wall or something like that. So, but luckily this was not the case. He had 2 Electro Dragons left and both of his heroes, thankfully. So this was not an issue, but imagine like running out of time or losing troops and you had just the Town Hall left. That would be incredibly frustrating. So yeah, guys, that was another 3-star, this time by our number 1 guy, Rashad Colvin. Okay, so this next raid is actually a pretty interesting one. As you can see, it's not too difficult of a base, but if you look down on his troop bar, he's got, it seems, mass witches and bat spells. So I'm not too familiar with the whole bat spell army thing, nor am I really with witches, except for witch slap like at Town Hall 9. So you can see here he created his funnel with his troops, or excuse me, with his heroes, and then put the healers on the Archer Queen, and then you can see here he goes in with all of his witches along with 2 ice golems, and you'll see here in a second just the sheer amount of skeletons that 11 witches can spawn. It is like absolutely insane. Warden lagging in a little bit behind. I don't know if he just forgot about it or he meant to do that, not really sure. But yeah, luckily this base is not too difficult, so it really didn't, the defenses didn't really give him too much of a trouble. But you can see here just how many skeletons are popping. I mean, look at how many skeletons are right there. That's insane. They do get eaten up a little bit by the Inferno Towers, but that's alright because they are only level 1. He drops the Rage spell down there. Queen kind of swung around to the right. That's okay. She's picking up the outer buildings, and his main troops are going in through the core. And you can see here down the side, he drops his bat spells, and this is a really good placement because there really is no splash defenses around there. And you can see he dropped the free spell, in my opinion, a little bit early, but he followed up really nicely with the second free spell, and you can see just the ridiculous amount of bats right here, and plenty of free spells. The bats just swing through and absolutely annihilate literally all of the defenses, and really there's nothing that can be done here. All the defenses are down. There's a ridiculous amount of bats and skeletons around the base, and yeah, so that was a really awesome 3-star. Really interesting army, definitely one that I want to check out eventually. But yeah, guys, so that was a 3-star by our number 5 guy, Run Ben 10. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed the raids that I showed in the video. It was definitely a really awesome clan war, and we're just gonna go and look through the events really quickly and just kind of recap what happened in this war. So as I stated earlier, 337 war stars, 9,472% destruction, absolutely obliterated the rest of the competition. I mean, the second place team was literally not even a little bit close. So we absolutely destroyed these guys. So we're gonna go take a look at the rounds of Clan Wars. I'll just scroll through this slowly. You just want to see the war stars and what everybody else got in comparison to each other. So a couple clans obviously didn't really look like they tried, like this SP Love COC. Doesn't look too crazy in these wars, but yeah. Then we're gonna go look at the clan. I kind of choked a little bit. We see our number 1 guy, Rashad Colvin. He ended up with 21 war stars, and Glory Tie at 20, and then a bunch of other people at 20 as well. I slipped up on a couple raids. I think I got a couple 2-stars. I had like a 90-something% 1-star. I was so mad, but so I fell back a little bit, but not too bad at all. Not too bad. And then these guys were out of our whatchamacallit, our roster. So definitely a really awesome war. I hope you enjoyed the raids that were shown. We got a good variety of attacks actually. I think we had Electro Dragons, we had Go Boho, and we had that new I don't even know what to call that army that Ben used. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this war recap, I guess War League recap. It was definitely fun, and I'm excited to get bumped up in the ranks and face some tougher competition because we absolutely mopped the floor with these guys. So if you liked the video, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I think we're at like 870 subscribers. We can get up to 900 in like the next month or so. That would be incredible. I would appreciate it so much. As always, follow me on Instagram. I post all the time. I want to say every day, most days, multiple times a day, if not every other day. So I'm definitely keeping a lot more active on there just because it's a lot easier. So go ahead and follow me, banana_COC_. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So I'm going to keep out the war recap videos and the road to max town 12 and what other miscellaneous videos in between that I come and make. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Take care and bye for now.